what the problem with English is? It is not like German. It is not an exact language, or one must memorize 50,000 words, or one cannot speak it correctly.
Either one must learn, or one cannot speak.
Aha. Either or. The time is now finished.
I'm in no hurry.
But the lesson is 1 hour, no? There must be another pupil waiting.
What other pupil?
No other pupil? Then I make a suggestion. I will telephone a lady friend for you. Elsa. A genuine flapper.
Not tonight, Ernst.
Then, Cliff, we will go out and make a large whoopee.
For one thing, I've got a budget, and it only allows for a very small whoopee. Unfortunately.
Then let me take you out to Berlin. We will acquaint with one another, Jacques.
As soon as I can afford it.
It is difficult, you know, adjusting to the idea of a poor American, but there is no need for poverty, Jacques. If you are interested, I know of an excellent way to supplement your income.
Doing what?
Oh, by taking very brief trips to Paris. But it will pay you well, extremely well.
Come in.
Bradshaw, there's a young lady to see you. A young lady in a fur coat.
A young lady. Send her in.
Cliff! Ernst, darling!
Will you be dear and get my bag? Just put it down anywhere. I'll unpack it later.
I will see you next Friday, Clifford, for the next lesson. And I tell you, I think I'm taking from you the wrong kind of lessons.
Sally, now what the hell is this all about?
Would you guess I was terrified?
Were you?
What if you'd thrown me out? Can you imagine how that would feel? Getting thrown out twice in one day.
You mean Max?
Dear Max, you know whose fault it was, don't you? If you hadn't come to the club and been so dreadfully attractive and recited poetry...
Sally, about your staying here.
You know what I would love? A spot of gin.
Gin?
You got some? I mean, I think one must.
No, I don't have any gin. That's quite a coat.
Should be. Cost me everything I had. Little did I realize how soon I'd be unemployed.
What about your job at the club?
Well, that's rather complicated. You see, one of the owners of the club.
Dear Max.
You're divinely intuitive. I do hope I'm not going to fall madly in love with you. I should have let Ernst pay for my cab fare. He's got all that money from Paris.
From Paris?
Oh, yes. He smuggles it in for some political party. It's terribly dangerous, but Ernst is so resourceful. This is your novel. It's in German. Mein Kampf.
It's not mine, novel. I thought I should know something about German politics.
But why? You're an American.
Sally, I don't know if it's entirely appropriate.
I think people are people. I really do, Cliff. Don't you? I don't think they should be made to apologize for anything they do. For example, if I paint my fingernails green, and it so happens I do paint my fingernails green, well, if someone should ask me why I think it's pretty, I think it's pretty. That's what I'd reply. So, if someone should ask about you and me one of these days, you have two options. You can either say yes, we're living in delicious sin, or you can simply tell them the truth and say I met this perfectly marvelous girl and we're living together and having a marvelous time.
Sally, I'm afraid it won't work. You're much too distracting.
Distracting? No, inspiring. So quite seriously, Cliff, please may I stay?
Sally, I can't afford for you.
Only for a day or two. Please. Oh, Cliff.
Everybody in Berlin has a perfectly marvelous roommate.